The BizPortals Employee Showcase offers 3 key features. New hiring. Displays recently hired employees, with information like hire date, job title, and profile photo. Users can choose to display new hires from the last 1 or 2 weeks. Work anniversary. Shows employees celebrating work anniversaries based on their hire date in Azure AD. It displays the number of years completed, along with the employee's profile photo, name, and date. Employee birthday. Lists upcoming employee birthdays. Users can adjust how many weeks in advance the birthdays appear. Information is sourced from Azure AD profiles. Steps to add BizPortals Employee Showcase on a modern site or pages and configure it. First, we need to click on the Page Edit option and then click on plus icon and write BizPortals Employee Showcase. By clicking on the Edit option button, a side panel will appear. Fill the necessary details. Web part title. This title can be easily adjusted or changed based on your needs. This title can be used to select on the content that is being displayed or the targeted audience that it's for. Web part description. Users can write a brief description which explains the information related to content which has been displayed in the web part. Enable badge. This option enables to see badge count of employees, applicable for layout too. It will show 3 types of badges: Awesome, Thank You and Achiever. Configure badge list. Users have the option to either select an existing list or create a new one to store badges. This list contains columns specific to the web part. Select site. Choose a site from the drop-down menu where you want to store the items. This defines the primary location within the SharePoint site collection. Subsite. Specify a subsite under the selected site, further refining the storage location for the items. Create a new list. Toggle this option to decide whether to create a new list for storing badges. If enabled, an additional field for entering the new list name will be displayed. If disabled, the option to select an existing list becomes available. New list name appears when the Create a New List option is selected. Users can input a unique name for the new list where they want to store badges items. Display employees' birthdays. Enable this feature to show birthdays on web part display. Display birthdays from the past 2 weeks on the web part, starting from the current date. The web part should show a maximum of 2 weeks of previous records. Display upcoming birthdays on the web part, showing records for a maximum of 2 weeks starting from the current date. Display work anniversaries. Enable this feature to show work anniversaries on web part display. Display upcoming anniversaries. To show work anniversaries that can be shown on the web part display at max for 2 weeks, upcoming records can be displayed on the web part stars from current date. Display previous anniversaries. Show work anniversaries that can be shown on the web part display at max for 2 weeks. Previous records can be displayed on the web part stars from current date. Display new hires. Enable this feature to show new hires on web part display. Display new hires for previous #weeks to show recent hirings that can be shown on the web part display at max for 2 weeks. Previous records can be displayed on the web part stars from current date. Show border. Enable this feature to add a visible border around the web part, enhancing its visual distinction and clarity. Web part layout settings. Select header layout. There are different options to choose from. If you pick the first 5 options, The header will be displayed. The header will be displayed as shown in options. But if you choose the 6th or 7th option, you can add an image or logo to the header respectively. Select Web Part Layout. Choose Layout from the available options. Set duration. Specify time for carousel-type layouts. Web part height. Adjust height of web part by sliding the range bar according to the requirement. Set default image. It allows users to set a predefined image that the system will set image in background. When no image is displayed, the system will automatically set a background image. The image is for background on web part display. Reset to system default image. It provides users with the option to revert to the default image specified by the system. Image shape. This feature lets users choose the shape of images displayed in the web part, with the option to select either circle or square. Display web part title. Enable this button if you want to display the title. Customize theme. Enable this option to personalize the web part's visual appearance by applying a custom background theme. This is achieved by entering adjacent code into the theme editor. Email configuration for notifying users on item addition or updation. Send email as text. Enable this option to send email in a plain text format. Specify email subject and email body. Web part feedback settings. Specify feedback subject and the recipient's email address to whom feedback-related emails will be sent related to this web part. Reload to reflect changes made in the Active Directory, AD, on the BizPortals People Connect web part. Click the Reload button. Thanks for watching the video.